Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2.
Check 3, check 4.
Oh yeah, of course you can't hear me because my mic not on. Check 1, there it is. Mic is hot. Hot tub. Yeah, get in the hot tub. IG Live, about to come live. Motherfucking good ass oatmeal raisin cookies and shit. With peach and ginger tea. I'm excited about that shit. Rita, what up though? I hope you guys are staying warm. Yes, we are. It is fucking, well, I ain't gonna say it's freezing. It's not freezing. IG Live, where you at? I look like my connection finally going through. IG Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all that good shit. It is Monday motherfucking morning.
Monday motherfucking morning.
For sure, dog. Ready to get to it?
Let's get it go.
Alright. Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earthcast.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on the dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show, man. I got my man Monk Money holding it down.
Man, you already know.
My man Angry Man here in spirit. And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205. Let's get to the shits, man. Dre just checked in. What up, though? I know it's probably nice in Florida. Fuck y'all.
Nice and pretty.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I know it's probably all nice and warm and shit. Probably out there where you at too, Rita. Alright, man, this is Monday. It's motherfucking Monday morning.
Yep.
What's been popping with you, dog? How was your weekend?
Man, my weekend was actually decent, bro. It was decent and not crazy as shit all at the same time.
Yeah.
I made a motherfucking appearance on the BBW and shit.
For sure.
And that shit is an experience, like, for real. Like, if you these niggas didn't know, these niggas be really drinking on that shit, bro. Nigga, I left this bitch dizzy as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So,
got it in.
So, I mean, that'd be like, you know what I'm saying, a little whiskey, bourbon, and cigars and shit. That was live. Sure. After that shit scared the shit out of me. My mama got passed out, rushed to the hospital. I was fucking nervous as a motherfucker about that. But she okay. You know what I'm saying? She fine. A little sugar was up a little bit. So she, you know, she good. They getting that shit regulated. So, you know, all bar good. What else happened this weekend? Hey, my page has been hacked, motherfuckers. You gonna receive a page? It ain't me. It ain't me. They lying.
Yeah, for sure. If you see anything from Monk, man, make sure you realize it's not him. They're asking for any kind of personal information.
It's not me. I don't ask them any questions, bro.
Right.
So you already know that ain't me, bro. And I don't start off the text with "Hey." So
Right.
that ain't me.
Hi.
Right.
That's how that motherfucker hit me. Hi.
Yeah.
And then when I didn't respond, hit me with the question mark. What the fuck?
Yeah. Fuck off.
Dog, shout out talking about hello, guys.
Right.
Blessing to all Uncle Mike and Uncle Junebug.
Junebug.
It can't be me, dog. It can't be
Who the fuck is Junebug?
I was thinking silly as hell, dog. But anything else happened this weekend, dog?
Shit, no chill with the homies yesterday.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We motherfucking bop. No, we ain't barbecue, do we?
Hell no.
We had some sandwiches.
Them motherfuckers is on point, too.
Yeah,
I ain't
we
gonna
had
lie
some
to
fat
you.
ass sandwiches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ate fat ass sandwiches all day yesterday, from breakfast to dinner.
Hell yeah, forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that was pretty live, but other than that shit, that was it, bro. That was the most eventful weekend I had in a long time.
No, for sure, man. I agree, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This weekend was dope, though, man. I just want to give a shout out to all my peoples, man. I got a chance to kick it with the homies like the whole motherfucking weekend and shit. I guess we was mail binding or some shit.
I don't know, but we the whole motherfucking weekend.
Right, so Friday, like I said, shout out to Friday night, which was, I was really just go chill. But my cousin June hit me up and shit, and we was smoking a couple of cigars and shit. So I hit my man's, my other cousin up, my man Soul Deacon. He came through, man, had some stogies with us, man. So that was a good time and shit. Then Saturday, of course, we did film the episode 1, season 4 of Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey. Had Monk Money on there and 2Gs who was the guy on couch. But yeah, that was dope, dog. Saturday was dope. That's the first time that we all been together on the Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey podcast, and like Monk said, got fucked up. Yeah, it was. Make sure you do check out the new episode. It dropped this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on eblockradio.com.
Pretty funny show.
We had a dog ass show that day, man. For real, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hopefully, Monk Money make it back for next week, dog. That'll be fly. Dre said it's only 52. Say a high of 70. Man, fuck
your 70.
Right, he talking about it's only 52 now. Motherfucker.
It's way under that over here.
Right, and we not getting to 52 no time soon. But we ain't had a whole bunch of snow though, so I'm not gonna complain.
No.
Man, I'm not gonna complain at all, dog.
I don't think my vehicle could have took it.
Right, for real. So shit, other than that, dog, did that, and then Sunday, of course, like I said, kicked in my man Monk Money crib, had some gourmet sandwiches. Almost had to evict me out that bitch once I got in them theater chairs, man, put my feet up. And fuck y'all too though, cause fuck Shad. I'm calling talking about my motherfucking legs look like
Bushwick
Bill legs and shit. And then this motherfucking 2G's go suck fucking head detective legs. Fuck y'all, I'm not that short, man. I'm not that fucking short, man. Y'all kiss my ass,
the
bro.
niggas at the head detective legs. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny as hell. Fucking head detective dog. Outside of that, man, shit, motherfucking Trump niggas just still wilding out. Fucking Baltimore lost though. I was mad about that shit. Baltimore going to the crib. Who else? I think everything else was kind of what I anticipated. A lot of people wanted Drew Brees to win and shit yesterday, but that didn't happen. Yeah, you don't see how?
No, I don't see how. He's going against the greatest.
Yeah, well shit, what you think gonna happen now? They gotta play Green Bay and shit.
I think we gonna beat that motherfucker Rodgers too.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough one. I ain't gonna lie though. It'll be dope as hell to
just
to
the
see.
shit on the Patriots. He gonna do it. Watch.
Yeah, probably so though.
Yeah.
But like I said, that should be so gangster because if I ain't mistaken, this shit, the Super Bowl is in Tampa and shit. So.
Oh, they got a double whammy.
Bro, you fuck around, go to the Super Bowl though, and be the whole team. That bitch, that's crazy, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that'd be silly. But them and Kansas City though, that'd be a dog ass Super Bowl just to see the passing of the torch.
Yeah.
Because hopefully at that point, young dog would get in their ass. As long as that nigga alright, I guess he can play next week. I guess he had a concussion.
Yeah, small concussion.
Yeah.
Shit.
So.
Say he almost got choked out and shit.
Damn, for real. I didn't see what happened and shit. Cause I was en route and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
The nigga shot at Uncle Lil Legs.
Hey, what was that nigga name? That one shit, Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs.
He was like, nigga, I can't walk no more. He said, nigga, you never could walk. Nigga, what you talking about? Hell no.
I
Don't
can't
be
feel
a
my
bitch.
legs. Nigga, you ain't never felt them all.
Right. No, that's my shit, low key though, dog. Shit, I think that was about it. Football over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mama Monk being good and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I think that was it. Anybody birthdays passed up? Shit.
Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Corporate
Cody.
Cody. You know what I'm saying? My cuz, you know what
Corporate
I'm saying?
Cody number two. Or
Yeah.
Right, cause we got two of them on.
Shout out to my dog, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to him. And happy birthday to Sharita. You know
Ah man, when was her birthday?
I think
It just passed.
Tuesday.
Damn.
6, yeah.
That shit crazy. It's been a year.
Yeah.
Damn. Anyway, dog. Damn, I didn't want to get stuck on that shit. That shit fucked me up though. We went to her funeral, man. I didn't think I was gonna react like that and shit, dog. But yeah. All right, let's go do. Let's go talk about something else.
Totally different, please.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. What time is it? 10:18. It's early. I guess we can talk about some other shit before we get into for real topic and shit. Possibly. What's this is Corporate Cody number 1. He said y'all can't wait my nickname, dog. Yeah, actually, I think he was probably Corporate Cody first. Yeah, definitely. Because he used to come on the show and have to be unidentified. That's why I started calling him that shit. But let me see, so football shit going on. So the Trump shit, dog. The inauguration is shit tomorrow.
Yep.
So, or is it the 20th? Tuesday or Wednesday, one of them damn days. I'm not even keeping up with it. But dog, what you think? You think something gonna happen first?
No, now they got them tanks and all that shit out there. Now they prepared. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really gonna happen.
That don't mean nothing ain't gonna happen nowhere else.
But people going crazy right now. They think going to like 9/11 shit. You know what I'm saying? Get
Yeah.
some money in your hands and get some
That's what we was talking about last night. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You think niggas ought to be doing that? Or we should probably be on that shit anyway.
Anyway, that shit's supposed to happen anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't buying no more toilet paper and that shit.
Toilet paper shit, they probably ain't got no more.
Right, you ain't bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah, shit, I got enough water and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Bo and shit. I got some survival kit shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't even know. No, I did see that. So Son of Liberty said, what up, though? He said he's going to pardon over 100 people. They may riot at the state capitals. So this is what I'm talking about, dog. When I said that when Obama went out. He should have went out on whatever he wanted to go out on, because that's what Dog about to do. Mm-hmm. Like he seriously said they about to pardon they called it dozens of people and shit. But I don't know, man. This is a fucking shit show.
Definitely shit show.
Like, I don't even know what to call that shit.
And it make us look fucking bad as a whole nation, dog. Our whole fucking shit look fucked up because of this motherfucker. You think he give a shit?
I don't think so.
Not one bit.
Yeah, I just wonder what's gonna happen after this though. Because
how you gonna get a president that's against the government? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I think that's the way he won though, because people were so tired of the government. He convinced them that like I'm against the government too. Mm-hmm. But now look where that shit taking it though. Like, I mean, to be completely against the government, that's like treason.
I mean, that is
right. I think that's what they define as treason.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not sure if something gonna happen. I don't even know how they really gonna do it. Like, it probably shouldn't be nobody like nowhere. They could do that shit on Zoom. Mm-hmm. Like shit. I think it's that serious where they could have just we could do everything virtual like we've been doing it. So because you probably can't even get close anyway at this point. No. But I don't even know if I'll be doing anything outside at all. Mm-mm. Do you think they would? You think they would pop Biden and shit?
Man, they can't get to that nigga, man.
You think they would attempt though? Like, even if it didn't happen, you think they would make an attempt? I mean, I seriously don't think so, because like the alternative is Kamala Harris though. So
definitely. So they know you ain't about to do it. Yeah. You know, and that's the big thing right there. They don't want no black woman as president.
Right.
And Hillary couldn't get it. Shit, they gonna go crazy. They gonna kill. If they kill him, they gotta kill her too. They gotta have 2 bullets.
Right. Hey, look, when she didn't win though, I ain't gonna lie to you. That should have been the wake up call to let you know how driven this economy and this world and the power in politics is by old white men. Yeah. Then to the point where they didn't even want to allow a white woman to get in that motherfucker, because that's changing the power shit.
And that's why I say fuck both parties, bro.
Yeah.
Because they say the Democrats supposed to be for the poor and shit, but if it wasn't nobody poor, then they wouldn't have no fucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no poor people, they would have no fucking jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Without us, they would have shit to
do. So you think they want a motherfucker have you in the motherfucker that is wealthy?
Damn, I hadn't even thought about that shit like that, dog.
Fuck out of here, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, shit.
I seriously hadn't even thought about that shit like that, dog. That's ill. Let me see. Marley Black, what up, though? Just checked in. Said no because they don't want a black woman president and her Jewish husband in office. Dog, the dude Jewish? I didn't even know. Oh, yeah, that's a double whammy right there.
Double whammy.
My man Soul Deacon just checked in. What up, though?
What up, though, family?
Son of Liberty said our European allies can't wait until he leaves. You see, Mussolini won another term. He's been in office for 30 years. See, that's where other places, like, they do shit like that. Mm-hmm. And low key, that's Trump was trying to change that shit to where you didn't get, limited to 2 terms. Mm-hmm. Like, if that shit happened, like, if he got that shit lifted and then he ended up getting, like, consecutive terms, I don't know what this motherfucker turned into, dog.
It's turned into Germany all over again.
It's into Germany all over again. Nazi Germany.
Nazi Germany all over again.
For sure. J. Cool's checking in. What up, though? He said my man Monk always dropping jewels. For sure, though.
Appreciate it, my guy.
It's the Bill Cosby sort of, though. That's what did it. The Bill Cosby sort of always bring out the greatness in him and shit. And he cleaned his glasses, so he probably seeing clearly.
Yeah. I can see clearly now. The muck is gone.
Right, for real, man. I'm glad that we voted him out. I'm not sure what the response about to be after this, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, this transition of power got to happen.
This motherfucker been impeached 2 times and still ain't got
it. Right, 2 times?
They call that nigga Trumpy 2 times.
No, for real. And still, like, at this point, though, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want some criminal charges, though.
Man, you might get out of that shit.
That should be... it's already in the record books, though, or in the history books, because he got impeached twice, the only sitting president to have that happen. But I want some criminal charges, though. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it would be.
Inciting a riot and shit.
It would be.
Well, that'd be cool.
I doubt it.
Yeah, we should rewrite our own history book so we can tell people what really should have happened.
What did happen.
Right, what did happen, because obviously what people talking about now is not actually what happened, dog. Yes, I'm sipping tea, dog, and this is great tea, though. Again, man, this is ginger peach tea with oatmeal cookies, man, in the morning. Oh God, I don't even understand.
Fat nigga shit.
Dog, for sure, dog. LaWanda just checked in. What up, dog?
What up, dog?
All right, now we're going to get to our for real topic because it is MLK Day, man. So we're going to talk a little bit about Martin Luther the King. And then we're going to get to our for real topic, man. We want to know, let me see how I posed the question. Because I think I said it a different way. But anyway, why are our civil protests treated differently than others, dog? That's what I want to know, dog.
For sure. Why
we get hosed down with the water hose and get bit by dogs and other people. Others
get high fives.
Get high fives and social media clicks and shit, right? But we're gonna talk about that in a minute, man. I'm gonna eat some oatmeal cookies, man. We're gonna go to commercial break. And we're gonna be right back, dog. So we're gonna talk a little bit about MLK, man. And we're gonna talk about civil protests and all that good shit, man. Like it's gonna be a little bit political and shit, but we're gonna try to keep it a little light too, though, because I don't want to get too in depth in it.
I don't fuck with it at all. So.
I know, so we're gonna make it enjoyable. Shoot to commercial break real quick, man. But until we get back, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, nephew.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial right this moment, man. We'll be back in like 1 minute.
Earth, nephew.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake Show, live on eblockradio.com.
The E-Block Radio Podcast Network loves our fans, and we need your help. Click the link in the description and become a patron on our Patreon page. You can help us continue to deliver informative and funny entertainment as we've always done. But not only that, you'll have a chance to win free gifts, cash prizes, and get access to behind-the-scenes footage, videos, and photos. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that link in the description and become a patron on our Patreon page. PardonMyEastside.com. We've got t-shirts, long sleeve tees, snapbacks, skull caps, and yeah, we even got hoodies. Use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 15% off right now.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake Show, live on eblockradio.com.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. We are back live in the building, man. You already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. I got my man Money holding it down.
Yes, sir.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, dog. I gotta read this shit, dog. So before we went off, the shit, Bo was clowning me about my 10 oatmeal cookies. That's fine. The shit goes excellent together. He said, look in the mirror, they don't like niggas with beards and shit. That's probably true. But this shit right here, though, it is funny, though. Southern Liberty said, love our fans, and we need your help. He said, that's mighty white. Mighty white. It was, though. It was. I wanted to appeal to all of our listeners.
Right.
Yeah, I did go pretty corporate on that one, though.
Mighty whitey, man.
Right. But you thought about it, though, because you was listening. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of catchy and shit. We back in the building, man. It's motherfucking Martin Luther King Day.
Martin Luther King.
King Day.
King.
So let's talk about that shit real quick, though, because obviously our 28 days is coming up. Mm-hmm. Our little slice of the pie and shit, dog.
A little slice of pie.
What was it?
Overlooked by all kinds of other shit.
Do you remember, like back in the school days, do you remember, like, what do you remember about Black history, though?
That they had Black history. We had to do it in school. We had fucking do a report on motherfucking somebody other than Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? We had to do reports and all that shit. And now that shit is just in the wind, my friend.
Right.
You know, like literally in the wind, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, like it's clouded by so many different shits now, especially fucking the 28 days. You know what I'm saying? The 28 days is clouded by what, the Super Bowl. What else happened in February?
Right, because the Super Bowl used to be in January.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's taking over the month too.
Yep, taking over the month too. I mean, it's just overlooked, but it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's your fault. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's
got access to information.
Yeah, you got so much access to information, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fucking Google.
Right.
Motherfucker, Google tell you anything and everything.
Yeah, Google motherfucker.
And YouTube will show you how to do anything and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, show you how to do too many things actually.
So you got access to all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you can't, help persuade your kids to even know about it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's your fault too. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect these motherfuckers to teach it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nowadays times have changed. You know, like shit is actually changed. You know what I'm saying? So we got to move different now. You know what I'm saying? We got to get we stuck in our ways. You know what I'm saying? And shit is getting different every day. Tomorrow's gonna be different than today.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We got to start
like,
fucking
definitely
adapting.
though, especially tomorrow.
Yeah, especially tomorrow.
Especially tomorrow,
you know
yeah, for sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? We just got to get our affairs in order, you know what I mean? Like, as a folk, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because if we don't, man, like I said, dog, like, we floating up shit creek without a paddle, you know what I mean? Some niggas luck up and find the paddle and shit.
You said luck up and find it.
Yeah, but most of us still motherfucking just floating, seeing where we gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That was facts though.
Yeah, no, we gotta have purpose, you know what I'm saying? And without purpose, we ain't got shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Without dedication, we ain't got shit, you know what I mean? I mean, honestly, bro, y'all can say what y'all want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know we've been getting shit on from the beginning. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, I mean, with that being said, we don't want to change nothing. We don't want to get different. We don't want to do shit different. Right. Times is changing. Why we can't?
Well, we can't.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, then, Cosby.
I'm just saying.
They got this philosophical shit this morning, I feel.
I'm just saying, that's real shit. Like, but niggas be stuck in the same way, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas think they know everything. You know what I'm saying? If you knew everything, nigga, why we still get the knee in that nigga? Why the bitch there? Explain that to me. Explain why that motherfucker ain't lifted off. Explain. You can't. Make it make sense.
Right. Rita says civil protests seem to go nowhere, which in turn will eventually become violent or lack of effect. We should be protesting for human rights, not civil rights. Civil rights are for animals. I never looked at that shit that way.
Real shit. You
look at it that way?
Yeah.
I never looked at it that way.
We fight for some shit that we should already have.
Right, but if we don't have it, then you still got to.
You ain't got no choice. Like, we don't have a choice. They gave us no choice. And then when we do complain about it, we bitching. We crying about it. We whining, man. Just buckle up and just take it. Like, motherfucker, why you living good as hell? We over here buckling up and just taking it in the slums. In the slums, you know what I'm saying? Right, like the motherfucking Detroit ain't no motherfucking, it's like no Kmart or no motherfucking Walmart or none of that shit in the D. You know what I'm saying?
Grocery stores.
No grocery,
not
Kroger, Myers and none of that shit.
Right.
Bro. It's a reason behind that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Niggas do their research, you know what I'm saying? And with the, that's the obvious question right there. What you said? Well, why they don't get treated like
ours? Yeah.
Obvious question. White and black. I mean, it's obvious. Some people probably not looking like that, but it's right there in your face, bro. Like, it's common sense, bro.
So at what point do you not try to change that? Because like at this point, I think it sounds like you saying like don't worry about trying to change that, change ourselves and shit.
Exactly.
But at what point do you just keep letting that shit be what it is? Like you still have to challenge that system though.
But once we know ourselves, that's a hell of a force. Right? It's a hell of a force, and we gonna move, and it's gonna move totally different. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially.
I feel that, but like you can move differently and maneuver the system and shit, but still at some point the system need to.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
But you cannot do anything unless you get yourself together first. We can't get shit moving until we get ourselves together first. Yeah. Like I say, to thy own self be true. You cannot be true to nobody else if you can't be true with your fucking self, bro.
Yeah, no, I
you know what I'm saying?
Now read it real quick though. Rita said whites don't protest for civil rights; they protest for human rights. I don't know if I agree with that only because the fuck is that? Account services. What the hell is that? Right. I just got a random phone call, but I don't agree with that because at least from what they're saying, that they stormed the Capitol because they feared loss of their civil liberty. So I can't really say that it's all human rights with them. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. I gotta go back. I missed a whole bunch of shit. LaWanda said every day is a new beginning. Endings we must change. My man Spank checked in. What up, though? He said Malcolm X was the right way to go. Even Martin felt he led into a burning building. Yeah, at the end of everything, yeah, he did kind of realize like possibly we should have maybe took things by force. Let me see. Rita said we gotta look at things the way that the elites do. I think that's kind of what you're saying, changing that whole perspective. Bo said for y'all parents out there, check out the March trilogy, basically about John Lewis and his civil rights legacy. It was written in a graphic novel style. That's kind of dope and shit. Where we at? Bo said Monk is right. Do your research, but please check y'all resources. All info ain't good info. That's true.
Hell no.
That's factual. Let me see. Rita said, damn it, preach, Monk. I told you, Monk, on one today, dog. It's a Cosby sweater. Lawanda said, so true. It amazes me how some stores, restaurants are not in Detroit, but only in the suburb areas. That's for sure. Especially about grocery stores. Mm-hmm. Like a Kroger and shit like that, like some fresh food kind of stuff is like, yeah. Let me see where we at. Son of Liberty said, I disagree on the civil rights thing. My Second Amendment rights are very much civil rights. That's what I said. So some of that shit, I think is still civil rights on both sides. Like I give them that. And then because of that though, I'm just curious, like why. I mean, obviously I know you said why because black and white, but I'm just like, how do you change that part though? Like how am I able to protest my civil liberties, you know what I'm saying, without the knee in my neck and shit, and others being able to like storm the Capitol? And they like, not that I ever want to storm the Capitol, but I would like to be able to and get that same treatment and shit. You know what I'm saying? I would like to kick the door of that motherfucker. Well, you know, not old girl who got shot, but you know, everybody else. And that wasn't funny. I probably shouldn't have said that. About her getting shot. Shit. But but I'm just saying, like, how do you keep maneuvering differently and never opposing the system though? Like at some point you go have to protest or something. I mean, because that's really the only way you can. Bro, theoretically, the only way you can do it.
You're gonna have to oppose the system, bro, because the system is made against you. You're gonna have to, that's a must. Yeah. You can't get around that. You know what I'm saying?
But then what about when you look at the whole the structure of America and shit? Like the system is in place because that's the way it was built. So like it's actually working the way it's supposed to work. So how do you change that without changing the whole dynamic of the way America works or capitalism?
Man, there's a way to do anything and everything. Yeah. We don't have the answers, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have all the answers. We have some answers, you know what I'm saying? But we don't have all the answers, you know what I'm saying? But it can be figured out, you know what I'm saying? Like everything don't go right on the first time. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? You gon' fuck up somewhere down the line, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep working at it, nigga, that shit'll run like a well-oiled machine, bro. We just keep digging into it. It's supposed to, but we've been digging into this shit for like fucking 707,000 years. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. Though.
And it's no change, you know what I'm saying? And the system is just like you said, the way it's built. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the system is built. And I hate to keep just saying on us, bro. Yeah. Like I hate to keep saying, but it's the obvious, bro. It's obvious. It's right there in front of your face. Because if we would have stormed the Capitol, it would have been a fucking massacre, bro. Dogs, water holes, bullet wounds, everything.
Right.
They wouldn't have 12 people in jail. They would have 1,200 people in jail.
12,000.
12,000.
Portia just checked in. What up, though? Yaya just checked in. What up, though?
What up, though?
Portia said, all we have to do is stop patronizing the liquor stores on every corner in every city. Look in Birmingham or those so-called upper class, ain't no liquor stores. Dog, see, this is the thing about that, dog. I agree, right? You know what I'm saying? I agree to a certain degree. And only reason I say that is because some people like, what's the word I'm looking for? Travel is limited. You know what I'm saying? The commute is what it is. Like shit got to be a walking distance because they can't drive, or like the bus not in position in a place where you can get to some of these outlying places. And unfortunately, these what used to be convenience stores, I mean, they sell majority like liquor and tobacco and shit. Like unfortunately, but for some of these people, this is their grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like their grocery store is the liquor store, and that's hella unfortunate. And then that's just like that's what you start growing up with. And I use this example. You know, when I was living in the city here, like before I moved out to Colorado and shit. It's like when I came back from Colorado and I went to the grocery stores here, I was just like, damn, dog, we been getting fucked our whole life.
Different world, bro.
And you thinking like we going to like, and then we was going to like shout out to 7 Star. We was going out to the bigger, you know what I'm saying, grocery store in the neighborhood, thinking like we was really doing some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, they got fresh motherfucking fruit over here, or some fresh collard greens, you know what I'm saying? But I went out of town and I seen how people like.
I saw what fresh was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, fuck,
really
what's been happening this whole time though? And like, if you never had the chance to get out into that element, you would never know. And like, you know, because you work in the food industry, so you done seen some shit where you be like, damn, I wonder why that shit ain't available where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Like, cause that shit, like that, what's that steak they call that bitch? A riblet steak? Like, what the fuck
what is that?
What the fuck is a riblet steak?
Oh, riblet. Yeah.
And you don't even get that shit in the hood. You know?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck is a riblet steak, bro?
Like, it's not even a real rib, dog.
Right, and they don't even sell pork steaks in the motherfucking Kroger either, like shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna tell you one more. I know they don't, man, because my sister was telling me about that shit. Fucking cube steak. Well, I guess what do they call it out there? Fried? Was it country fried?
Country fried steak.
Yeah. No, they don't sell that nowhere. You gotta come, cause that's scrap meat. Mm-hmm. It's literally scrap meat, bro.
You gotta come to the hood and get that shit.
That's crazy though, but. At the same time, though, the economic level and shit sometimes didn't afford us the privilege to have some of that stuff.
We've been getting this scratch from the beginning.
From all the way from the beginning and shit. Mm-hmm. Damn, that shit crazy how it all worked though, like in tandem like that. I got a bunch of fucking shit I gotta read too. My bad. We already wrapping our ass off. Let me see where we at. Rita said yes, Malcolm X is the way. Wanda said happy holidays to you too. Son of Liberty said, question, I hear some black people talk about being more like Malcolm, but even Malcolm realized later in life that his approach may not have been the best. We go come back to that, because I think there's a bunch of things on here about that. Spank said, our melanin is a threat from the first day we so-called became free because a newspaper in North Carolina published a paper and the headline said, protect your women because black men will rape them. I think it was the Charlotte newspaper the day after. I'm pretty sure, because that was the whole perception behind this shit anyway. Burger B TVs, where we at here? Where we at? Say happy MLK Day, and I know damn well Angry Man ain't working on King Day. Said tell the big homie I said Earth, nigga. Son of Liberty said, so I'm curious of what that designation is. When is Malcolm time and when is Martin time? Honestly, that kind of came the inverse of each other later in their lives. That's true too. At the end, they kind of both seen a different way. Mm-hmm. Fuck it, let's talk about that shit, dog. A lot of people do say that, like we should have took the Malcolm approach, and I think to a certain degree we needed both of those. Like we needed both ends.
See. This is my thing. Both of them was on the same track, but they needed to come in the middle. Whatever the middle ground was, they should have been that. And that's why they say in their lifetime, they span, it should have been different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm couldn't have been so extreme and just be like a little bit more smooth like Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? They put their knee in our name, put their knee in. You know what I'm saying? And Malcolm like turned the other cheek, but we should have met in the middle ground, you know what I'm saying, of both of they whole little outlooks on life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We should have just met in the middle ground, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when they got a certain age, I feel like they should say, damn, we could have did this shit different, you know what I'm saying? Like, experience is everything. They was in there, you know what I'm saying, figuring it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. And they just stopped with them, honestly, the whole figure it out, like, because we feel like we got a little bit now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the thing. We definitely got to a point where we thought, like, I ain't gonna say shit was sweet, but it was better. Mm-hmm. Larry Vince just checked in. What up, though? He said, top of the morning to you good brothers. What's up, my guy? How you doing in this fine MLK Day? Oh, me, I'm here at work with the man. So, yeah, I don't know how. Like you said, it should have been some kind of something in the middle. I think there was room for all of that, the peaceful protests as well as not necessarily by violence but by force. I think some of those issues did need to be forced. It's one of those situations though. Like just like I think somebody mentioned the Tea Party. The Tea Party was hella aggressive though, and the original Tea Party was like hella aggressive, like motherfuckers was dying and shit. But it's like those are the things that it's hard for us to even fathom being able to take shit with force because we know that the laws are set in place to make it damn near impossible. Like, I mean, you can do it,
But then, like, at what cost?
There's gonna be a lot of loss in between.
No, exactly. Yeah, right then. So at what cost? Angry Man just checked in. He said, "Fuck y'all." Rita said, "I hated the groceries in Detroit. It's like the last of the last, for real. It was always like the scraps." Let me see. Son of Liberty said, "Country fried steak, not scraps at all. We had some on Saturday evening."
Yeah.
Well, I always thought that country steak was the same as what I call it from cube steak. I always thought it was the same, because if it is, them fucking scraps, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't know if you knew that or not, but those are scraps.
Those are scraps.
Those are definitely scraps. You're not about to pull up to the butcher's counter and get some motherfucking get some country fried steak, because those are scraps, man. Let me see. Both say, in my opinion, they were both right. For what Black America needed at that time, they were like the House and the Senate kept each other in check almost. Yeah, I can see that. I just don't like, some things had to be
like some things need to be like enforced. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you need some force. Because what both say, like most power and all that shit is taken by force.
It's taken by force, yeah, for sure.
So at some point it could have been taken by force.
Yeah.
And some shit we should have moved. He figured like he could have moved a lot smoother on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that is all true. You know what I mean? Like, but that's why when they got of age, they feel like, damn, what the fuck did I just do? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they would think they were doing wrong.
Right.
They just wish they would have moved a little bit differently.
Yeah.
You know? And that's just my opinion.
And I just gotta, like, cause I'm looking at like who in the comment list, so I'm figuring like I guess this is a question like directly at Son of Liberty, I guess, cause I don't think nobody else can answer. But I really I'm curious as to like, cause I feel like we understand an answer to, you know, what this question is and shit. But I really do wonder what white people, or do white people see that disparity, and like I wonder what's the, like, how do I don't even know how to ask this question though. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what do they think? Like, what do white people think is the reason why, like, for instance, they able to storm the Capitol and we can't even have a protest about Black Lives Matter without the National Guard being in effect? Like, I just wonder, like, why the perception of black people is so fucking savage. Cause like I understand, like, a lot of people use like the news. Obviously, you see some of the shit that's going on in the inner cities and shit. But at the same time, if you look at some of these impoverished white places, the same thing is happening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of and
it's more of them than us.
And it's more of them, yeah. And it's like it is economic. So I think a lot of economic disparity and shit is what caused most crime, or like Angry Man said, ugly people. Ugly people and being broke. But no, in all seriousness though, economics is what caused most crime and shit. And it's a lot of impoverished like white communities too, where drugs and murder and violence and all that shit is happening too. But for whatever reason, our shit is stuck to us. So no matter what happened, even if we're trying to use our civil liberties to press the agenda and shit, like, it's still looked at from a savage standpoint. And that's a fucked up position to be in, because like it's just like being the angry dude at a corporate setting. It's like, and you can't be.
Yeah, and they look patriot when they do the same shit.
When they do the same thing, exact same thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Just like if you at work and shit, and you see something that you don't like in your job, and you want to contest it, you want to tell me this shit ain't right, like, or you feeling some kind of way or whatever, then you looked at it as the angry black dude and shit. The white people doing this shit, it's like, I'm glad they were able to challenge the system and change it for the better of the good and shit, right? It's the same fucking action though. So like, how do you move past that? Because like I know you was mentioning before about kind of maneuvering around the system. How do you maneuver around it and then double back to fix the system? Like, because you can't really. It seemed like we've been trying, but I don't think you can do both at the same time.
No, you can't.
Right, so you can't do both at the same time. So what the fuck do you do? Like, what's more important? Changing the system or maneuvering within it? Like, yeah, that's the question.
Yes, but that's the question. And that's why I always put out there. That's why I'm always say, Monk, I don't see no light at the end of the tunnel, because it start within, my nigga. Like, everything start within, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't outsource shit if you don't know what was in there. Keep it real. Like real shit, you know what I mean? And it starts with us, bro. And if we don't make steps and we don't, you know what I'm saying, share the game and make sure that your brother next to you good,
Yeah.
It ain't no problem. Like, cause these motherfuckers, like, them motherfuckers can not like each other, but they still look out for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, I mean, I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly seen, like, this motherfucker generally don't like that motherfucker. But if it came to me, they both on my head. You know what I'm saying? They both on my head, even though they don't like each other. But just because it's me and my skin, my skin tone, both of them gonna be on my head. Without,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. Dog, Son of Liberty just said some of the realest shit, boy. Like, this is some of the realest shit, dog. Let me read Soul Hustle real quick first. He said, inside the prisons and jails, racists push hard as fuck. So when white people get back out, they come out racist, if not more racist, right? So yeah, I know the jail dynamic is completely different in there. The portion said desperate times call for desperate measures. Hindsight is 2020. Let me see where else we at. All right, so I gotta read this one real quick, dog. Manifest One just checked in too. What up, though? Said black equals poor no matter what to most white people. I kind of believe that. I kind of believe that, dog. But this is some of the realest shit right here, dog. So Son of Liberty says some gangster shit that I think that a lot of white people probably, we would view them differently if they just came out and said this shit, dog. So Son of Liberty said, we'll play along for a bit, but when shit really hit the fan, I fully show and weaponize my whiteness, dog. That is the realest shit I ever heard somebody admit.
Yes.
And that's it. That's it. That's what be happening. Yeah. But how many people actually brave enough to say that, though?
Not a lot of them.
Not a lot. Dog, and you know what? I can't even be mad. Because if I could use my blackness as an advantage, I definitely would.
Definitely would, bro.
Hell yeah.
Definitely would.
Dog, he said that's just the plain and honest truth. Dog, that's some of the realest shit I ever heard a white person ever say, dog. That's the true shit, dog.
Real shit.
All right, yeah, I don't even... Hey,
he got nothing to say.
He got nothing to say about this shit.
He answered the question.
Because we know that to be true already. Like, I mean, that's no doubt. We know that to be true already.
It's obvious. It's common sense, bro.
Exactly, yeah. And because we talk about that in corporate America all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, white people on your team for sure until it's not good for business. Mm-hmm. And then, should you exercise that privilege? I mean, damn, we got to start figuring out what our privilege is so we can exercise.
For sure.
Yeah, because we need to exercise something and shit, dog, for real. That's some real shit. I don't even know where to go after that, dog. That's the realest shit I've heard in a long time, dog. So what do you do with that?
What else you can do, bro? You should try to do the same thing they doing. Yeah. You feel me? Like, we ain't gonna get nowhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I keep saying, like, if we don't do the same shit, jump on the same page, motherfucker, then we gonna be stuck. Yeah. Cause it feel like we've been stuck on the same page for years and years and years and decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, you heard what he said, and that's basically what I said. If these two motherfuckers don't like each other, they don't give a fuck when it comes to their race and what the fuck they doing, still fuck that nigga.
Dog, hey, look, he said that, dog, that's crazy. Like, we in agreement on this shit, though. Now, dig what he said now, though. He said, also, I know you and Bogo definitely feel this shit, dog. He said, also, black people have to be more selfish. My opinion is that black people want to be as anti-racist as some white folks are racist. Stop with the I love everybody. You have to live for your people. That's real shit, though, right? Yeah. I mean, that's real that he said, or at least side with them. Even when you know they wrong, dog. Yeah. And that's what you just exactly said. Yeah. Even if they don't like each other or even know that they wrong and shit, it's them against you, so niggas always gonna be that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the real. So, I mean, it's exactly the same thing you said.
Exactly the same thing I said, bro. Exactly the same thing.
For sure.
And it's obvious.
Yeah.
And we, like he said, bro, we the most turnest the other's cheekest this motherfucker. We the most turn the other cheekest motherfuckers in the world, bro. Yeah. And motherfuckers, at some point, nigga, when we gonna get mad? Yeah. When we gonna get mad? Breonna Taylor, motherfucking Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we gonna get fucking mad?
Yeah. I feel you, dog.
When we gonna start motherfucking buckling down, nigga? Like, when that's gonna happen?
When it's gonna happen?
A lot of niggas do it, but they do it against another nigga.
Right, they do it against each other. Yeah, that's for sure, dog. Real J Nutty just checked in. What up, though? Marty Black said that's the problem. We don't use our blackness to our advantage. We have been buying and spending power, but we can and we control the trends. That's for sure. I mean, we control a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, by accident, I guess. And I say by accident because we don't take advantage of it, I think. And I think as far as controlling the trend, that's the epitome of all of this shit though, because trends is what basically fuel the economy, and the economy is what fuels capitalism, and capitalism is what fuels America, does. So I mean, essentially, we the most important cog in the wheel. So like, and we know that though. So how do we overturn the fucking structure? I know I got questions, nigga. I don't know the answers. Like I don't know what to do with this shit. I don't know, like voting and supposedly putting the right people in place haven't worked. Like the whole revolution of a government like didn't work for Haiti and shit. Well, it worked for them for a minute, but then you see they paying for that shit now. It's just like,
which way you go?
Yeah, nigga, like for real. I gotta hit you with the.
It's so confusing, bro.
It is.
It's so confusing, but so obvious at the same fucking time, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so obvious what we need to do, bro.
Yeah.
We telling you, Sons of Liberty just gave you the game, bro.
Right.
He just gave you the game.
And it's the same game that we always talking about.
And we know it.
And we know it.
And what's the difference? What's changed?
We ain't doing it.
Come on, bro.
My man Jay Nutty check back in. He said we have to do more of what you doing to wake the masses if it takes one person at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I know, dog, and I feel that shit, dog. But just one person at a time should just take it so fucking long.
So long.
Dog, we saw it at this point. I think this is probably one of the best times though, just because everything is so independent, and that's in the entertainment industry, the whatever industry. Like everything is so independent now because you kind of knocking out the middleman. Like you kind of can distribute shit on your own. You can do shit on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good time to to make that power shift. But with that power shift, what people got to realize, like in real life, and this is probably where you're gonna lose a few followers, when power shifts and paradigm shifts and shit go in that order, niggas go down.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna be bloodshed. There's gonna be sacrifice. And everybody not prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. Everybody not prepared for that, dog. And this is some serious shit, though.
And not willing to get prepared, though.
Yeah.
Not just prepared, but not even willing to get prepared.
Yeah.
You see the motherfucking tornado coming, motherfucker. What the fuck you ain't gonna board up your windows and all that shit, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? If we already prepared, we ain't gotta get prepared. You feel me? But we not prepared.
Yeah, and that's what I meant, Bo. I'm saying they're still paying for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant by that. Not that it just took till now, but like they've been paying for it in some form or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just that's a fucked up situation to think that like. Well, I guess if you're too worried about what could happen, then you never gonna make a move and shit, right? But I mean, at this point, I think we do have the information, the access to information, and the access to each other to make a movement that could really make sense. I think that I just don't know when and how it can happen though.
Without nobody coming there and fucking it up.
Right, exactly. Shit, because somebody gonna come fuck it up, dog.
We'll try.
Let me see. Keisha Marie just checked in. What up, dog? Shout out to Colorado in the building.
What up, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all them questions you ask,
right?
All them questions you ask, and all this, wondering and shit. Though it's no wondering.
Yeah.
This is just what need to happen.
Yeah.
What we just explained just needs to happen.
Just need to happen.
And if it don't happen, then we gonna be doing this shit in the next 10 years.
Right. Yeah. I guess that's.
I mean, that's just what it is.
That's just what it is. Yeah. All right. We should. Damn, it's 10:58, man. If you got a last minute comment, go ahead and shoot it into the comment box. If you are on IG Live, you can hit that join button. You can come in live like you're in the motherfucking studio.
Right here.
You know what I'm talking about? Otherwise, you can hit me in the comment box and I will read your comments live on the air, dog. It's MLK Day, man, so a lot of y'all off work today, so I don't know what y'all gonna do today and shit. If y'all want to educate yourselves on some MLK history or some civil rights history, or if you just want to take this day off, I don't know what you gonna do with it and shit. But we go. Let me see. Definitely enlightening. No, yeah, this was a good conversation though.
For sure.
It's a good conversation. But the sad thing about it though is this is a conversation that needs to be had when it's not MLK Day or when it's not Black History Month or something. So like these are conversations that need to be had amongst each other, especially because like in the schools and shit, it's not a thing no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a thing no more. So as a parent, shit, as a friend, as a any kind of family member, I guess if you've got stories or got information to share, like these is definitely the times where this information needs to be shared because it's not going to be given to you like freely anymore. Hell no, because like with the access to information, it's crazy that we expect the school to teach us anything anyway.
And you still
when you can go get it yourself.
That's exactly what this whole shit about.
Yeah.
We expecting somebody to go get it for us, and we just gotta go get it ourselves.
Nah, for sure. That damn, I was gonna make a point about that, and it slipped my mind. Like I think that weed just kicked in or something. But damn, what was it? It was something about that, about not doing yourself, and damn, I had a whole little, that's fucked up. That bitch just disappeared, bro.
Sometimes
that shit happen, dog. All right, well, we gonna get up out of here then. Right. We gonna go around the block one last time, dog. Damn, I hope I can remember it, though. Man, now I can't remember what it was about at all. I don't even know, like, it's a fleeting memory. For sure. All right, you got a last minute comment, man. Hit us in the comment box. We getting ready to go around the block one last time before we get out of here, though. Monk Money, dog. What would you like to leave the people with today?
Dog. Pay attention, bro. Keep your head on the swivel, bro. We know what's going on. We see what's going on. We know the problem. We know the issue. Now let's just try to fix it, bro. Like it's simple, bro.
So that's it, though.
That's it. Buckle down, bro. Let's get it on our own. Don't expect nobody to give shit to you, bro. Yeah. Because if you expecting somebody to give it to you, bro, you'll never get it. We gotta go get it. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my old bird. And she told me that at a young age, you gotta go get it because ain't nobody gonna give you shit.
That's for sure.
Ain't nobody gonna hand you a fucking thing. So you have to go get it, bro. Yeah. And that's what we need to do as a whole fucking culture and as a whole people, bro. We just gotta go get it, bro. Stop worrying about what's gonna happen because it's gonna happen. It's happening.
Right.
We losing lives. We losing bloodshed right now. Yeah, police fucking us over. Everybody's just fucking us over. It's already happening.
Right.
So what are we fucking afraid of, bro?
Yeah. For sure.
Like, what are we afraid of? Well, we're afraid of success. I think.
Yeah.
Because I think we can be successful as getting our own group, getting our own shit together, getting our own shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's obvious, bro. Like you said, like our whole race is, you know. We set trends, we do all this shit, bro, and we still get no light. We the best at all the sports. We still don't get no light, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still, like, they still fuck us over. You know what I mean? Like, and it's obvious. You see it.
Right.
I fucking see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we gotta buckle down and just stick together, like my man said, bro. Like at every aspect, dog, we gotta stick together. Like I said, it's gonna be crime and all that shit in every culture, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is in every culture, bro. But we gotta do it as a people that we know, like a little bit of shit that we know at our age. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep feeding it out there to them. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And that's what this show's about. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a blunt and talk some shit about some shit that's going on around us, man. What we see, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? It's there. Like on a daily basis, we see it on the internet, we see it on fucking TV, we see it on social media, the news, everything, dog. The news is so fucking depressing, bro. I don't care about it, bro.
Facts, though. Facts.
Like that shit is depressing as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna leave this with y'all, man. And I'm done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't fucking figure out what's going on with us, bro, we never gonna see the big picture. And we looking at the picture, but we still don't see
it. That's some real shit. So you're looking at the picture, but still don't see it.
Still don't see it.
Damn, like you gonna tell the act to follow this evening.
I'm sorry.
On that note,
I'm just saying.
Shit, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night, nigga.
I'm just saying, man.
No, but I absolutely agree. I mean, obviously, you doing enough strategic planning. At some point, it's got to be some action involved. I think that what I don't want to happen, or what I'm fearful of happening, is that our message get lost with the next generation because things appear to be so much better. You know what I'm saying? I think that, I mean, obviously. No, people not, well, I can't say they're not getting hung still, because I think people are, but I mean, it's not like it was. So I think that, and then you got a lot of black people in positions of power, a lot of black people who are million and billionaires, so it makes it a little harder to get this point across, but I think it still needs to remain consistent, even though, like I said before, our parents and grandparents weren't that far removed from slavery, but at the end of the day, you got to remember, you not either. Like, that was only 3 generations ago. That's not a long time. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind, and just being able to, even in the position that we're in, just in the media, again, I used to kind of downsize our involvement in the community or even what people think about what we say. But the shit that we say, the information that we transfer, people still listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and to a certain degree, whether we want it or not, we have an obligation. You know what I'm saying? So we are information ambassadors. We are conversation starters. So we got to use platforms like these and others like ours to, you know, keep this point going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But on that note, though, we'll get up out of here. We had a serious ass conversation. I'm gonna get back to my motherfucking get back to my ginger peach tea.
It's tea and crumpets.
And I got a half of motherfucking oatmeal cookie, so I'm about to get back to that shit, dog.
Tea and crumpets.
But yeah, he said he really trying to follow up Monk. Yeah, I had to, because he did his damn thing today. I had to come behind, which is amazing to me because you really don't like talking politics. So yeah, so I definitely enjoyed this conversation, dog.
Because the obvious is obvious, and we still talking in circles. We're talking about the same shit.
Talking about the same shit, yeah, for sure. I want to thank everybody who checked us out on IG, man. Everybody checked us out on Facebook, YouTube, all that good shit, man. If you are checking us out on YouTube, make sure that you click that subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time we go live. Also, in the link, man, we got that Patreon. Become a patron, man, and you can get exclusive footage from all of our episodes, not just here, but the Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey podcast, as well as the Shot versus Everybody podcast. Other shit that other people can't see, dog. So you can start off at as little as $5, but as much as you would like to contribute to our campaign, dog. On that note, dog, it is MLK Day, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, and whatever you get into, man, make sure that you do arrive alive, man. Till the next time, you already know what it is. The Loudest Cloud Radio Show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. I got my man Monk Money holding it down.
Yeah, I stay in this thing.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Bitch.
Right. Columbus, bitch.
Bitch.